Kids Layout. Today we're going to be talking about Halloween and how to take those wonderful pictures you have of your kids in those cute costumes you guys made or bought and make it into a page that will allow that to stand out. So we're also going to be talking about those titling pages that you sometimes get at the store, craft store, and how do you use those to title your own pages. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this next issue of the Nifty Scrapbooker. And today we're doing a layout about Halloween. As you can see here by my templates, I have it all laid out for us today. We're going to be using the templates called Spook Alley from Kiwi Lane, also a holiday print template, a little ghost from the holiday template set, some photo boxes, and then the three different pieces from the Spook Alley. Now, Halloween is a great time of the year for your kids to collect candy, and we're going to be doing some fun pages using some fun papers like this here. This is our right-hand page that's already completed. You see we have this fun paper with the gifts and candy canes and ghosts and witch hats and bats and stuff like that on it. We have this polka dot paper in orange and white. We have this polka dot paper in black with green and orange dots. We have this striped paper with purple, orange, white, green in it. Then we have our photo mats in black and a pumpkin on this side. Now this side we're going to be using a ghost. So what I thought I'd do is not only put this page together for you today, but tell you how do you use a page like this? And how do we use something like this in our layout? Okay, so let's get busy. Let's start by putting our layout together. All right, so first we're going to take these templates away because we already have our pieces cut out, and then we're going to do our titles. So we're going to start with a 12 by 12 piece of orange paper. We're going to bring it off to the side here a little bit because we got to do some measuring, and I need my little guidelines along here. First thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking this orange and putting it down. Now, because this orange is so large, we have to at least go up 4 inches before we put the line across. Okay, because that just barely brings this onto the page. So let's go ahead and put some tape on this one and get this put down. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to bring our colorful print that I have here. And if you see, this is double-sided paper. This one was too. This is double-sided. We're going to be using both sides of this paper, this side and this side. So let's go ahead and get this down. And we're going to be putting that on top of that one. There we go. Then we're going to be taking the reverse side. As you see, we have this paper, and we're going to take it in the reverse, and we're going to be covering this seam up. It's nice when you're butting up templates like this against each other to keep this line out there to put another coordinating paper along with it. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the coordinating paper that's on the back of this one and bringing it along here. And there we go. Doesn't that look cute? Now, what I like with this paper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some tucking. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and as you can see, I've already inked the sides. This time I've used the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Black Soot because I thought black would be good with the orange and stuff like that instead of the vintage photo that I usually use. But you can see this is black paper. So would I have to edge it? Well, certainly, because this paper is actually not solid core. Because it's not solid core, you're going to have that white edge along the paper. So what I did is I went ahead and inked the side so it would make it black just like the rest of the papers. So what we're going to do is we're going to be putting this down on here, and we're going to be kind of dancing them along the page. And we're going to be overlapping them as we do that. So we're going to overlap the bottom there. We're going to be coming back along here and overlapping this one. Now what this might do is this might go up a little bit, so we're going to be overlapping the top on top of these as well. Now we don't want to forget our little ghost, so we're going to put him right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and we already have him inked up. Get him taped up. Put down on this corner. Now remember, on the coordinating page on the other side we have a little pumpkin. So we have on each side we have a pumpkin on one side and the ghost on the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to be putting some titles in here. We're going to show you how to use that title page that we had. Okay, and now our last strip is our stripe paper. Now this paper isn't double-sided paper, so we just had one side to work with. But what I'm doing is I'm kind of, as you see, I'm just doing it along the top here. I'm not getting the points down. The reason for that is when I come back later and put my photos on here, or if I end up selling this layout and putting I can just tuck my photos. Let's grab another piece of paper here. I think I have one here handy. It's a small one. You can bring your picture right up underneath here. See? And you can bring that picture right up underneath there, and it won't, if we did this side, you know, you could have your border and that would still have that overlap look. Okay? So that's why I didn't tape the corners. If I did tape the corner, I would have been able to link that under there. Alrighty. Now that we have two of our pages done, what do we do with a page like this? Well, what I decided to do with this page is I decided to pick out two different titles, okay, for my page. So when you go with two different titles, well, they're just two little quotes, as you can say. So we're going to get our paper trimmer. We're going to put this right on the line here so we get a good, nice, let's go ahead and get this 12-inch taken care of. You get this, this is by American Crafts, this piece of print here. And we're going to come over the 12 inches. And we're going to cut off the excess paper here. Okay, that way it'll fit in our paper trimmer. Cut that UPC card off. That way you can have your nice straight edges. So, two I'm going to be using today is Got Candy and Too Cute to Spook. So come in here, we're going to come right on this line. And there we go. We're going to do one more strip. And then the nice thing about these is, you know, you have these available this year, or if you're doing like a whole several pages, you can use all the rest of these for other pages. We're just using two of them. So let's go ahead and put that one to the side. We don't need that one. Now for this, we need to cut these apart now too. So we're going to bring these into here. Lay it right on the line. We don't need that one. Now you say, what if you don't get it right on? You have white ones, you have black ones. What are you going to do if you get a little black on one of them? Like this is a little black edge on. It's okay. We're going to be actually doing something with it. We're going to be inking it like the other ones. And will we be inking the black one? Of course we're going to be inking the black one because it has a white background on it like we did with the other papers. Okay? So there we got our Too Cute to Spook and Got Candy. Now what I want to do is I want this Got Candy to be the same height as our Too Cute to Spook. So what we're going to find out here is let's see, this is about 3 inches if I remember correctly. That's 3 inches. So we're going to come in a little bit from this side. Cut a little bit off the top. Throw that in the way. Come over here with our 3 inches. Cut off the bottom. Now we have two of them that are the same height. Okay? So we're going to put this aside now. We're going to do a couple things to these. We're going to take our corner rounder and we're going to round the corners. There we go. There's our rounded corners on that one. Okay, there we go. Our Too Cute to Spook. Now let's get our Distress ink. We're inking these up. This will help it stand out from the paper underneath of it. And all that orange we got, we're going to be mounting these on there. There we go. Got a little edging on there. Now remember, we have this white side. So what I usually do if I have a black piece of paper and a white side, I just kind of glide it along the back because you really can't see the ink on it like you can around this side. So I'm just going to kind of edge that in and get that in there so it doesn't have that white edge on the paper. It won't look like it's white paper sticking up. That's a little trick I've learned through the years. Get paper to look like it's solid core. So let's see. We have our, let's put our Too Cute to Spook. We're just going to be sitting it right here in the center. So let's get our tape runner out. Kind of centering this as best as I can see. There we go. Too Cute to Spook. And then on with our candy, you see the lollipops and the candy corn and the drops there. We got our Got Candy and our little pumpkin here. So we're going to put a little bit of tape on this one. Center it on here. As best as we can see. Looks good. Move this stuff out of the way. My desk is quite messy today, so I apologize. So there's our double page layout. We have our Too Cute to Spook and our Got Candy. And if you can see, as I put these together, the jagged continues across the top. That's what's neat about Kiwi Lane. The curve that's gone on here is coming across. The curve down here that's with polka dot paper is coming across. And we have that great continuous layout with all these pictures dancing across the top. So there we go. We got our Halloween layout for this week. You'll be surprised about what we're doing next week. I don't have my calendar in front of me, so I forget what we're doing next week, but we'll have it up and ready for you for next Monday. I hope you enjoyed this layout from the Nifty Scrapbooker. We'll see you next week. Bye.